the Aerial Sports League Hiro 180X, the final build. Here it is. It's all ready. It's ready to go. I already went through beta flight and everything, and she's ready to go. But the only thing I didn't do is bind the receiver, right? And we can do that in beta flight, but I wanted to show you the inside one more time. So let's take a look. I want to get you as close as I can without being goofy, because this thing don't focus close, right? But let's see if this works. How's that? Is that pretty good? Let me tighten this up. Okay, here we go. So here it is. I'm making an antenna thing. I just drilled a hole for now for the antennas. I used the hole that they had provided or meant to use, but after the fact I found that this hole is perfect for the VTX2. It fits it perfect. So I think this one was meant for the VTX and this one was meant for your battery lead. But I took this as my battery lead and used the hole for the mount that they had dimpled into their canopy to mount the VTX antenna. So yeah, since the last build we put in the LEDs. So before I take it apart, there's two LEDs under here, as you can see, two LEDs. Then I put two LEDs on the top and the back, two LEDs on the top and the back, two LEDs on the bottom and the front. Isn't that nice? I got the hub OSD in there. Little B20s and TBS, VTX, and camera. And the motors are the ZMX Fusion X25s, 2206 2300s. I was going to put TBS ESCs in here, but they wouldn't fit. So that's that. It all fits. It all comes down and clamps. So let's take it apart. All right. All right. What did I lose already? The antenna. Excuse me. All right, so here it is. I took a little double stick tape because I put nuts on there. Well, we'll take it off. Let's take it off. I think you've seen it here, but I mounted the LEDs on the last video and ran that in, out, and the double stick tape on the LEDs stuck perfectly to the back of the ESCs and to the front of the ESCs, and it all fits in here really nice. I used their provided mount. Oh, here's the trick thing. Here's what I tricked out. Are you ready for this tricked out setup? I like a buzzer. I fly all over, and if my craft goes down, it's either I'm using Fat Shark's diversity to find them, or the buzzer, or a light or something. And usually that doesn't happen, so I like having a buzzer. So I double stick tape the buzzer on here. Let's see, I'll pull it off because I just put it on. There's the buzzer, right? And here's the tricked out part. Check this out. Check this out, right? Now let me show you exactly what I did. I got this double stick tape, 3M, heavy duty, right? And I taped it to the back of the VTX. So let's flip that up, if I can get it out. Because this is tight, buddy, tight. Hold on, hang with me. You know what? We're just going to lift it up and go over it. There. Okay, this is on a piece of that double stick tape. See the double stick tape right there? Well, it's taped to the VTX, right? And then it's taped to their camera mount right here. But because of the double stick tape, I had to take off the full one side. Or when I peeled it off the roll, it gave me the full one side off. See where I opted not to peel this part so I can get to the USB on my flight controller also. But anyway, so I took their sticker and I cut it up. Sorry. I took their sticker and I cut it up, put it on the other part of the double stick tape. So that's that. And I got full motion out of my camera, you know. I got really good motion out of the camera, which is great. I got my buzzer, and the VTX is right there. I didn't have to invert the board any goofy way to make it go forward. And what I'm gonna do is drill a hole for this VTX. Maybe I should use some epoxy in there. I thought that this piece of heat shrink would hold this antenna on, and I think it's doing a good job. Once it's in place, it'll be just fine. But where was I? I was saying, oh, for this, right? I got it backwards, sorry. For this, I'm going to drill a little hole right here so I can change my VTX settings. This goes up in here, right? But the Unified Pro has the button right there. So I'm going to drill a hole, really tiny hole, so that I can click, 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 click on the VTX. So that's the other thing I want to do. And then I'm making an antenna mount for the back of this thing to hold the antennas up. But other than that, this thing is ready to go. I can't wait to get it out and maidened. And yeah, I took the mount that the VTX came with, and I ground down one side so it would kind of fit in here and lock in there in a straight up and down position. Maybe I'll do something different on the next one so it's not pointing up and coming out the back, because I do like that. And it doesn't have to be below the props like this one down here. I do like having my power cable coming out the back here. I do. And opt to come out the back with the VTX, because you can do it. It could be done, you know, with a little heat, or change the placement of the VTX. But this turned out awesome. I can't wait to show you the maiden. So yeah. This is this. Here it is. And that's how it all goes together. The VTX is just double stick taped in there on a hinge so I can get to the back. Then I double stick taped my receiver right to the back of the camera, right here, see? And then I brought my buzzer around, and I stuck it right to the back of the camera also. And it kind of rolls if you pull the camera up or pull the camera down. You know, it kind of gives you the room to move it. So that's that. This is how it goes together. If it wasn't snowing outside, and maybe I'll put in a little video of what it's like right outside my window now. We got 6 inches, and it was going all day. So yeah, here it is, the Hiro X, the Hiro 180X. And I just slide these through this hole here, if I can get them for you. Right. Slide that down over that. Put this up in here. Fish for the hole. There it is. Then I have to twist my wire right here so it comes through real nice and neat. And then I pull it all the way around and I make sure I got it. No wires pinched. No wires pinched. No wires pinched. There it is. The Hiro 180X. The Hiro 180X by Aerial Sports League. Okay, here's another Hiro 180X that I'm building. I'm just waiting on, again, I need 30 amp ESCs. If you have any recommendations, put them in the comments. That'll fit in there, or 4-in-1, or wait for Trappy to come out with his 2-in-1s. But he's got in the mail to me a new ESC board, which will have the pads in the front and in the back, so I don't have them coming off the sides like this, because this won't fit in here with this ESC board. But he has one coming right to me. I should have it in a day or two, and we'll start this build. So this is the Hiro 180X, and it's going to have the Calibre Race V2, FPV Vision, and the returners 2206 2600 kV Brothers Hobby motors, and these I just threw on there because I thought it was fun. They fit and will spin up, but I don't know, maybe I'll try them on one day, but I'm not going to try them on Maiden. But yeah, here it is, the Hiro 180X. We'll see it